fuck! Yeah, that was pretty good. I had to add my own little spin to the ambiance. That's for all y'all out there.
Man, Dr. Pepper fucking sucks.
Wow, that's a shit opinion. Why don't you put the tab down?
Why would that improve the flavor?
Yeah, it would. In fact, you don't leave the tab up on soda after you pop the top. What the fuck?
I'm gonna steal the tab from him.
I know, I'm like halfway about to fucking rip it off.
Do
No.
it.
Give me your can.
No. No.
Here's the thing.
Put the tab down!
No.
Whore!
No. Back. The tabs stay up.
You fucker.
But okay, we're gonna we'll go here.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
You gonna start the video? Or what?
Give me a minute. Hello, everybody.
Hello, howdy, what's up? Hey, howdy, hey, it's your boy.
Hi, I'm Woody. Howdy. So what do you feel, a party or trip?
Let's do a trip.
Oh. Do you know which one this is?
No.
Cool.
Tripu. Where are we going on this trip? In our favorite rocket ship? Sky. October 2014.
So, Darren, when we do our little Einstein's critique stream,
What the fuck? I literally don't care enough.
is it on? What is it? What service is that on? Is it on anything?
I'm assuming
Little
it might be on Disney
Einsteins?
Plus because it used to be Disney, or it was Disney when it was airing, and
I assume Disney Junior.
yeah, and you can call me aboard because I used to be a preschool teacher, so I can tell you all the tidbits.
I'm
about
so
how good it
uninterested.
is.
Oh my God! Let's watch all of Little Einsteins.
No, can we watch a good kids show? Like Sophia the First?
These are preschool shows. They're it's a different bracket than kids show.
No.
Does Sophia count as a preschool show or a kids show? Hey, The Lion Guard counts as a Disney Junior series.
I really don't want to watch the.
But it Darian,
What?
what if it's unbelievable?
You're unbelievable. Absolute trash.
But Darian Kovu shows up in one episode.
I'm sure he does. Good for him. I could just watch Lion King 2 if I want to see
Do you not want to
Kovu.
watch Kion get all groated up?
No.
Steve Bloom plays one of the villains.
Which one?
He's like one of the later on villains. He's like a one-off villain in season 1, and then he like shows up a couple more times in season 2, and he's like a more actually reoccurring person in season 3.
I don't know if Steve Bloom's worth it.
What do you like? What are all of your favorite Disney Junior shows, people? Like, are you a Sophia the First kind of, where my Brofia's at? Like,
Is Alina of Avalor
no, that's a Disney
Disney
series,
shit?
yeah.
Okay. A little bit older.
A little askew.
No, it aired on Disney Junior.
Did it?
I didn't think it
Okay.
was an older kids series. I thought it was in the same vein as Sophia
I guess
the
it's
First.
because it has like an older teen protagonist. It makes it feel like it skews.
Yeah.
I suppose so.
Since most preschool shows like have bitty main characters, and you have Elena, and you're like, wow, that's a teenager.
That's a teenager. Oh my
It's
god, it's
fine.
Jeremy.
Yeah, it's Jeremy.
Yo,
He's-
are we doing another Jenna?
I don't know. Isn't Jeremy cute?
He's a pretty cute guy.
I think so. He's a little chunky.
Yeah. I mean, he is.
Yeah. It just means he's cuter.
Okay.
I let the sugar cube roll around on my tongue, realizing how gross sugar really is without anything to go with it.
Duh.
Or maybe it's just the LSD. Does acid taste like anything? I guess the cube is a little bit bitter, sort of. I look over to Jeremy, whose mouth is open, and I can see the sugar cube bounce around on his tongue.
Are you sure? Are you sure there's anything in this? I don't taste it. It doesn't taste like anything.
I let the cube clack against my teeth a few times before it breaks up and starts dissolving a lot faster. And no turning back now. I tap my hoof. I didn't almost say foot. Shut up. Against the messy floor, making the bed I'm sitting on squeak. Jeremy grins at me.
Dude, relax. Remember, good vibes. Otherwise, you're gonna trip bad.
He says that only makes me Him saying that only makes me more nervous, and I put my face in my paws.
Shit, man. I shouldn't have done this. Can I throw it up?
He laughs at me, but at this point I'm so nervous I can't be mad at him. In a way, I'm latching onto him for guidance because I know he's done this before.
So this is 2014.
Yeah, so this is one.
Just before everyone comes back, really. Well,
Yeah.
a year before, sort of. No, you can't throw it up. Remember, good vibes. This isn't about discovering you. This is about discovering yourself. Couldn't we have at least done this outside? This isn't exactly my idea of a place I'd want to find myself in.
I glance around Jeremy's trailer and wrinkle my nose. Now my room isn't spotless, but Jeremy's place is a downright nasty. Underneath the smell of pot and a layer of mold and rotten food.
Yuck.
You just had moldy muffins.
Hey,
You didn't eat them, but they were there.
I had no idea. And let's not get it twisted. It's not like these were muffins covered in molds. There was a pinprick's worth on the wrapper because they were moist. That is all.
I also told you they were a week old and that you shouldn't eat them, and then you proceeded to debate whether or not you were going to eat them.
Week-old
for
muffins is...
another 5-10 minutes.
That's... Okay, that's exaggerating. How dare you? It was like maybe 30 seconds. And
It was longer than that.
And week-old... It was like...
It was a few minutes.
It was like 30 seconds. And week-old muffins? You can eat week-old muffins. Don't even trip. You can do that.
Don't worry, Carl's doing a trip instead.
Jeez. I do wish those muffins could have been eaten, though. They looked really
Go
yummy.
DoorDash some muffins.
No, I don't want to.
Is there anywhere where you can DoorDash muffins now?
I don't think there's like
Walmart, right?
I don't think there's like... I wish there was like a crumble cookie, but for muffins. I guess it's just called a bakery, huh?
What's the place that they just sell the muffins? A bakery? Oh my god.
Yeah, I don't think there's anywhere that sells muffins.
Oh my god.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
you
just-
look that up for a moment.
I'm just gonna search
The light
it.
is a sickly yellow that turns everything in his 80s ass trailer into a piss stained color. The walls are paneled wood with missing parts, and it's hard to see through the plates, bottles, and used tissues. Gross. To the orange shag carpet underneath.
No, I don't want that bitch cop finding us. She's already got it out for me. Bitch
He
cop.
lays back on the bed, looking at the ceiling once one of his giant ears folding under his head. Yes. He lifts his head back up swat it back into position.
You're over the whole anxiety stuff, right?
Yep.
I told you this ain't like pot. It's not something you fuck around with. Well, you saying shit like that is really helping.
I try to keep my voice steady. He watches me for a while, then nods to his shitty TV.
Want to watch something while it sets in? Might help you relax.
That does sound like a good idea, but still, I'm not so sure. Wasn't I doing this to discover myself? And now that I think about it, I'm not really sure why I decided to do this in the first place. Maybe to figure out why I'm so goddamn broken. It takes my silence, as I say, as a yes, though, and goes over to the splintered shelf to pull out a VHS. Wow!
Amazing.
In the year of our Lord, 2014, watching a VHS. Wow.
Do you know what VHS stands for?
Video holographic shit.
That sounds right to me. I don't know. I was asking to see if you knew. Hey Alexa, what does VHS stand for?
I'm going to stab you.
Oh, it's really low volume, damn it.
You set the volume.
I forgot I set the volume to 2. Shit. Alexa, volume at 7. Alexa, what does VHS mean?
VHS is usually defined as a format for recording and playing VCR tape, incompatible with other formats.
But that doesn't tell me what the acronym means.
They ask for the acronym meaning.
Alexa, what does the acronym for VHS mean?
Here's something I found on the web. According to fandom.com, VHS is an acronym for Video Home System.
Video home system.
Ah,
Yeah,
okay.
I could think that's real. Thank you.
I'll turn her off so you don't accidentally trigger her.
Alexa, volume at 2. There, so that way we won't hear if we accidentally do anything.
Okay. His TV is so fucking old. It's got a VHS player built into it.
This cartoon got me through a lot of tough times as a kid. What's he playing?
He turns on the TV and sticks it in.
You want to watch cartoons with him?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, take a fucking sip, Josh.
It is what it is. I watch the white play letters appear over the blue screen before it flickers to a faded out picture of a pink feline thing in a diaper.
Is this baby Pink Panther?
Was Baby Pink Panther a thing?
I don't think it was.
Was it Muppet Babies?
Muppet Babies, but with Pink Panther.
Distorted music crackles out of the TV's tiny speakers as the cat starts talking to us in a high-pitched whine. Now I frown.
This is just creepy. No, that's just because I've played it way too many times. Just watch and try to relax.
And Jeremy comes back to back to the bed, and I lean back against the wall while Jeremy curls up next to the pillow.
I legit looked away for a second and looked back up, and the portrait was gone.
he faded.
He really, yeah.
Just it wasn't a hard cut; it was just a
Yeah.
fade.
As it does, but to me, it was all the same.
I'm not totally sure what the show is about, since the TV is kind of quiet and the audio is all fucked up. All I can figure out is that the cat thing and his baby bird friend are trying to make something. A cake, I think, but they're making a huge mess. It feels like one of those shows that might be fun to make fun of with Leo or something. Or Chase. He always laughed at the stupid shit I say. The kitchen they're in is a bright pink that almost stings my eyes, and I'm not sure if it's because of the distortion or if it was like that originally. It starts to hurt a lot, so I look up at the ceiling. I notice a whole bunch of holes in it, and there's one part with wires hanging out and pipes inside. And suddenly, I'm really wishing I'm not here. I start to grip the bed sheets because things are feeling real light. My body feels light, like a cloud, and now I know it's starting. I try to relax because that's what Jeremy said I should do, but now the ceiling is starting to move. The patterns starting to swirl around that hole like it's a whirlpool. No, like it's a black hole. I don't know what to think. It it is kind of cool to watch, but that feeling that I'm not connected to anything isn't really fun, and it's actually kind of scaring me. I still feel like I'm floating, but like I'm floating up towards the black hole, like it's sucking me in. Now I jolt and take a breath that sounds sloppy because I'm drooling down my chin, and I whip my head around to look at Jeremy. He's staring at his paw, and he looks up and grins at me.
You all right?
I stare at him. How long has it been? It's like I just jumped in a eon between the time I was staring at the black hole to now, as I'm staring at Jeremy's face. His eyes are bright white, like marbles burning into me. I try to breathe normally, try not to freak out.
Hey, watch the TV. It's all right. If it gets too bad, you can just pull out one of your joints.
I turn my eyes to the TV and see that pink tiger guy again. He's pointing at the oven, talking to the bird. It's a green bird, and for some reason the orange on his wings keeps slipping away, like those feathers are a jacket that he can't keep on.
So this is the only like bird character that I think we.
Yeah, but he says it's a cartoon, so it could be like.
True. I guess we do have bird cartoon characters, huh?
Yeah.
In our world.
Yeah.
That's a good point, huh? Okay.
I'm still not completely sure what's going on, but now I think I'm starting to realize. Man, so like I'm sitting here sipping on this, right?
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, I like the tab like this so that it stops my head.
Like, but once you get to a certain point in the thing, it's harder unless you tilt your head back manually. You can't drink past a certain part in the can. Joshua, please do this.
It's better this way.
Onegai.
It's better this way.
Onegai
This is the
shimasu.
future. This is the better way to drink from a soda can.
Yamado. Joshua. Onegai, Yamado.
Tasukete. It's fine. It's fine. That tiger wants the bird to get in the oven to clean it because there's a shit in between the grating. Stuff that needs to be cleaned off because they don't have anything to put the cake on before they put it in the oven. So the oven needs to be super clean. But the tiger doesn't really care if the oven is clean. He's gonna shut the door as soon as the bird gets inside, and then he's gonna turn it all the way up, all the way to 500 degrees, and cook the bird alive. Suddenly, I'm fucking pissed. Jeremy made me watch this shit to freak me out. Or he likes this kind of comedy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Might be about, might be what he likes.
He didn't really want me to calm down. He wanted me to lose my mind watching this cartoon horror show. I look over at him and glare.
What the fuck is this?
He doesn't even look up from his paw. What else is he planning? If he was willing to be this cruel to me, what else is he gonna do? Suddenly, I'm really scared and breathing hard. I stand up quick, and that's when he finally looks up at me.
Carl? Dude, just leave me alone. Carl, what are you seeing? Stop it.
Oh, excuse me. I turn away and stumble to the door.
Carl, whatever it is, it's not real.
He sounds distorted, like he doesn't care. He doesn't even get up off the bed to follow me, which is just fine. I stumble out and gasp as the cool air hits my lungs. It feels good because I'm leaving behind whatever bad shit is still inside Jeremy's trailer, inside that black hole. And now, I just feel sad and lonely. Why the fuck did I hang out with Jeremy? 'Cause he's cute. I stand there for a second, looking around, and that's when I realize I don't even know where I am.
Josh, do you think you can fix him?
He doesn't need to be fixed. We can just have a good time.
Or would you make him worse?
As I said, we can just like sit and have, like he's
We
fine
can
the
have a
way
good
he
time.
is.
Okay. Fair.
It's dark and there aren't any lights on the street. How the hell am I supposed to get home? Leo. Leo can help me. Just thinking about him fills me with warm feelings. Like back when I was 17 and Dad just told me he'd pay for everything. I reach into my pocket and pull out my phone. I stare at it, and I stare and stare and stare because I don't even know what to push. The little apps keep swirling around like the black hole. I shut my eyes, then push where I know the phone app is supposed to be. I hear them open again and see the keypad, and I blow out a sigh of relief. But then as soon as I push the first number, all the numbers change. I frown and push the next number, but the numbers change right before I hit it, and I spend the next 10 minutes. 20. 80. 2 hours? Trying to figure it out, but it's no use. I keep shaking my phone and swearing like that's gonna help. I finally give up and stumble to my car. Trying to keep my breathing under control. Because I'm on the verge of a panic attack, and I have a feeling that it's gonna be way worse than the one I had at school.
Oh, is this the incident with the car?
Oh, maybe.
Huh.
For a while, I sit there in the seat in the dark and stare out through the windshield. I see the beginnings of swirls and whirlpools again, so I look down at my hands, and that's when I see the fur shifting around too. I close my eyes and just think about how nice the cool leather feels against my thighs. It's the drug. It's the LSD. I'm having a bad trip. I know this, but just knowing that still scares me. At that moment, I hear and feel something run past the window, then bounce over the hood of my car. I whip my head up and stare into the blackness and feel my throat close up.
Please.
I say it to no one, but everyone at the same time. It comes out strangled and whining. Yeah, strangled. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yes,
Yes.
and whiny. Because I'm about to start crying. Home. I need to get home. I turn on my car, but I'm not really sure where I'm at. GPS? That'll help. I lean down towards the console, trying to find the right button. Again, things are moving around, and the bright blue LED lights are blurring and leaving long trails in my vision. I have to close my eyes again and stab at different buttons, scaring the shit out of myself when music starts blaring. Psychedelic rock is a lot less fun now. That thing is out there, and I don't want to attract it with noise. I manage to turn the music off, and what seems like an eternity later, I hear the words I've been looking for. State your destination.
Home.
I almost sob it out, leaning back in the seat and covering my face, sighing with relief. Navigating to Pueblo. You should reach your destination in 3 hours and 32 minutes. My eyes fly open.
No.
I struggle to remember the stupid name I gave it.
No. Fat ass.
For some reason, it's only hitting me now how stupid that name is, how unfunny and immature it is, how I've been so lazy that I hadn't taken the time to change the name of my stupid GPS that I named 5 years ago. Again, I feel the bony skeletal thing rush by my passenger window and dragging its fingers along the glass.
Fat ass. Navigate home.
Navigating to the University of Pueblo.
No.
You should reach your destination in 3 hours and 39 minutes.
No.
I slam my fist into the console. I'm about ready to run out of the car into the darkness, screaming for help. Not just because I'm scared, but because sitting still is almost as bad as being lost. I need to move. My legs are bouncing up and down, hitting the steering wheel, and it feels like I'm peeing myself. I take a few deep breaths. I can do this. I just need to calm down.
Fat ass.
Stupid. Immature. Yes? I pause because I know it's not supposed to do that. Or is it? I try to remember what I was gonna say. Yes? The tone is different. Taunting. Like it knows, that it's, fucking with me.
Just hearing the Garmin. Yes.
It doesn't, wait for me to say anything. Navigating to the thing. You have arrived. Your destination is on your left. I cower in my seat, because I can feel it standing right next to me, outside the window, staring in at me through the glass.
Fuck, bro.
I cover my face with my paw, and I can feel tears leaking through my fingers. I stay like that for a long time. Hours stretch into weeks, stretch into months, stretch into infinity, and I fall back into the black hole. It stretches in my mind. It starts pulling it apart along with the rest of my body. I start to give up. Navigating home. You should reach your destination in 3 minutes. Slowly, I bring my paws down to from my face. The clock says 2:23. PM?
No, not PM.
You're right, the better 2:23.
The
The
I guess so.
However, do you know her that well?
Not very.
3:23 a.m.
2:23 or 3? No. Definitely not 3:23. I didn't even make it to 2 when on the stream.
Yeah.
Last night I made it to about 1:30 and then went to bed.
And you were asleep.
I was so sleepy.
I'm tired.
I was so tired, Josh. You don't understand. I was so tired.
If that's right, it's been 2 hours since I ate that sugar cube. I look out the window and see that the light is still on in Jeremy's trailer. I wonder if he's going through the same thing as me. But I'm calm now because I know why the GPS was freaking out earlier. It was stupid of me to lose my shit like that, especially now that I know that Chase is in the car home from spring break. I know that Chase is in the car. Okay. He's been fucking with me, trying to get me to go to Pueblo with him. I remind him that I'm tripping the fuck out and that messing with me in any way isn't a good idea. I look around and can't see him, but that's okay. It's just nice that he's here. I put the car in drive and pull into the... Oh, okay.
It's fading to the road.
Yeah, the road. Start driving where the GPS is telling me to go. I'm chill now, but I still feel like something's following me. It makes me feel better that Chase is telling me about school, how much he misses me. I think I feel him caressing one of my horns, which is okay because it feels nice. My car rolls along down the road, and over time, things start to blur together. Again, time stretches and distorts, but it's okay because Chase is talking to me. But then his tone gets more urgent. He's trying to warn me about something. I frown, dread starting to wait, royal?
Mm-hmm. Royal.
Okay. In my gut again. What does that even mean?
It's kind of like just becoming tumultuous, like boil, like
Like a rolling boil. It's roiling.
a royal
Rolling boil.
is royal.
Royal.
Huh.
So when it's bubbling? Or...
Like, you know, when a pot's boiling,
Yeah, it's like a rolling boil.
like, you know, your stomach's really tumultuous. You're just like.
But isn't it just boiling though?
No.
Well, because there's boiling, and then a rolling boil is like it's really going.
Oh.
But also,
okay.
like, you know, boiling implies the addition of heat. So to say something is like my stomach is in a royal, or my stomach is roiling, it's like your stomach is a pot on heat that is at a rolling boil.
Okay. What now? I think about looking into my rearview mirror. I don't want to, but I do as soon as wait, as soon as I soon I
But
do.
I do,
I'm
and as soon
they don't think it be like it do.
they don't think it
Wait,
be,
like
but
they don't think it be like it is,
but it do.
Red bony with black holes for eyes, and then something grabs my neck. I let out a long, strangled moan of horror, and my hoof slams the gas. The moment stretches, distorts, alters, and changes just like the VHS Jeremy had shown me that lifetime ago. I go back and forth. I repeat and loop, the thing killing me forever. I'm lifted out of my seat, and my head slams into something, sending the white light flashing through my eyes. As an explosion hit me in the stomach and chest, and now I can't breathe. Little hard pebbles pelt the back of my head as what sounds like sand being poured out onto paper echoes in my ears. Slowly, I sag back down into my seat, and my vision is full of white. A balloon pushes out of the steering wheel. On that, what is it? On that white are little dark red spots that keep popping up in different spots. I cough, and then there are a million of them. I stare at them, confused, and they start to dance around and whirlpool. I crashed the car, and I realize, and I also realize that I've killed Chase.
Oopsie.
He's been sitting in the car with me, trusted me while I was driving, and he'd hit the windshield without the horns and skull to protect him. I start sobbing. Liquid runs down my face, tears, maybe snot, but it's dark, and I realize it's blood. It's probably all three of those things. Time stretches, distorts, loops, repeats.
Did you just like go through it, or did it change on its own when it did that? Never mind, keep going.
It's fine. It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine. Somehow I get home. Somehow I ditched the car and I ran up the road all the way to my house. The entire way I tried to dial 911 on my phone to get Chase some help, but the buttons still won't hold still. I can't look at the time, but I know he's lying in a bloody heap in the passenger side footwell. As I stumble towards the house, I realize that the thing is still waiting for me. He jumped out of the car and hid in on the porch. I whimper and stare at the shadow, then I run to the house. I stumble back and forth, the ground sinking towards the window wells like quicksand, sucking me in. I dodge around them, pulling my hooves out of the sinking grass, about to get stuck. Once I get to the back door, I shove my paws into my pocket, and there aren't any keys because I left them in the ignition. I sob again and look around desperately. The longer I hold still, the deeper I sink into the ground. Again, I almost give in, and then I see the treehouse. Like my legs are made of lead, I stumble across the yard, feeling the thing crawling after me. I leap up and climb to the ladder before scurrying up, my hooves slipping on the wood as I feel the trees start to sink as well. I fumble up through the opening, breaking through cobwebs and snorting up dust. I crawl into the corner and curl up, closing my eyes and facing the wall. I beg Chase to forgive me because now I can't get him help, because now I'm stuck on this sinking ship with a monster. I curl up tighter and tighter, so tight that I become my own source of gravity, my own black hole, sucking up everything around me, stretching it thin, then tearing it apart. It's only then that everything settles.
I hate that track. It's so scary.
I like it. It's spooky.
I know.
My parents found me 3 hours later after someone had reported the accident to the cops a few hours after I'd left. And Dad took responsibility for it, so I wouldn't get tested for anything. He made up some excuse about walking to the house because he forgot his cell phone. I guess they didn't wonder why blood was everywhere and why my dad had no injuries. I realized what happened was just a bad trip, but I don't have any plans to try it again. I guess it helped me discover things about myself. Things I'd rather not have found out. Even now, irrational fears get the better of me, and I'm still paranoid as fuck. Like everything keeps like everyone's keeping a big secret from me. Sometimes I'm positive they're hiding the fact that they found a dead otter in the car.
Dang. What a bad time for Carl.
Look, Carl. You know.
I mean, that was really bad though. That was genuinely pretty spooky.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that as an atmosphere piece. That felt really good. But like, you know, it was an accurate like thing of the thing in Echo. I mean, like,
Yeah, he just kind of saw it.
yeah, while he was bad tripping, but like,
Yeah.
why was it just bothering him?
Bothering everyone.
Because he was out.
It's just bothering everyone.
Wrong place, wrong time.
It's like, hey, how's it going?
Hey, he said, "Hey, LMAO," because he would.
No.
That's what he did when he came in and took Brian away. He was like, "Hey, LMAO," and then like tackled him out the window.
As he's sitting there feasting on Duke, and like looks up at Chase.
Hey, LMAO. Fuck, that's really good.
Oh my god, we'll see you around, everyone.